going on, everybody? It's your boy Opperman Fitness, aka Gains. That was kind of weak. Gains! Before I start this video, subscribe to my channel. All the social media will be in the description box below. I just wanted to get to the topic at hand. This is kind of grinding my gears. I'm not usually political or anything, and I'm going to not be political in this. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on something. So I'm on my way to work, and I'm just doing this live stream just to tell you my thoughts. So if you guys don't know, Nicki Minaj basically had a tweet saying that pretty much that one of her friends had a reaction to the vaccine, or at least they thought or believed that it was a reaction to the vaccine, and had their testicles swollen, and then their wife, or to-be wife, did not want to marry him anymore. So basically, they were engaged, they were getting ready to get married. Long story short, that's pretty much what happened. And Nicki Minaj is just basically saying, hey, just do your research. You know, my friend had this reaction, or someone I know had this reaction. And that's pretty much it. And the media lost their minds, basically saying that she's misinforming everyone, saying that the vaccine's not safe and this and that. She never said any of that stuff. She just basically said that one of her friends had a reaction. It could have been correlated, but that doesn't mean. So just because something happened doesn't mean that it happened because of something, right? You know, if I were to eat a chicken sandwich tonight and then I would have stomach ache, one would believe that it was a chicken sandwich that caused the stomach ache. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's what happened, but you tend to think something happened because you did something, right? Now, anyone in their right minds would absolutely be skepticism on the vaccine. And the reason I say that is because they pretty much push this into a political agenda. And I don't know why. It's like vaccines that work, everybody would want to probably get it, right? You know, the measles vaccine, the chickenpox vaccine, the vaccines that actually work, right? So two things. The vaccine for the flu, I've never gotten the vaccine for the flu. Why? I would rather just get the flu, build the antibodies naturally, and just so be it, right? Now there's a vaccine for the cove, right? There's the vaccine for the cove. Now the vaccine for the cove is very much like the flu vaccine, right? It doesn't prevent it. It just makes the symptoms lessen, and that's really it. It lessens it. It doesn't really help with spreading. It doesn't help with anything else, really. So, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone doesn't want to compare the two, but the flu and the COVID are very much the same. They're both mutating, and both vaccines do not prevent you from getting it, because as soon as there's a new strand, you'll probably get it, just like you would with the flu vaccine. Long story short on that, it's like, do you want to get a vaccine for the rest of your life? Or do you want to just get it and then hope your antibodies are strong enough to maybe prevent it in the future when the mutation happens or whatever? I have strong feelings on this because, I mean, everyone's been living this, right? Everyone's been going through this. Everyone's been living it for the past, year and whatever. And I do have strong opinions on this, only because, I don't know, I just tend to have strong feelings. I have strong feelings on this. I just do. Now, I'm going to keep it as unpolitical as possible, because I don't like to throw politics in my channel. My channel's not about politics. Um, and it shouldn't be about politics. This vaccine should not be about politics. So, anyways, the whole story with the Nicki Minaj is that she basically just said, do your research and don't be bullied into doing something that you don't want to do. And there is a ton of pressure to get this vaccine. And it's like, nobody should be telling you that you should get this vaccine. And nobody should be like, you can't go to my party. You can't do this if you don't get vaccinated. You can't live your life if you're not vaccinated. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd because having the vaccine doesn't prevent the spread. It doesn't prevent contracting it. It doesn't prevent anything that you think it would do. I went to an event in Chicago. Um, I went to an event in Chicago, and the the requirements was either be vaccinated or test negative. What sense does that make at all? If you're vaccinated, it doesn't mean you're negative. It just means you're vaccinated. So to go to an event and test negative and uh, have a negative result to go to an event is actually way more beneficial than being vaccinated because in fact you are negative at the time um, of the event. Just because you're vaccinated does not mean you're negative and does not mean you can't spread it. So it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. This whole thing doesn't make sense. When you take politics out of it and just look at it from an outside perspective and just be very, very logical about this, it doesn't make sense on anything that we're doing. I mean, I can go on and on about this, but we're using masks that absolutely do not help anything because nobody's using them or no one's using them properly at all. Nobody's using them properly. I've been using the same fucking mask since this whole fucking thing started, right? This whole fucking thing. And I guarantee you, over 90% are doing the same thing. You have one mask and you're wearing that son of a bitch everywhere. Everywhere. You're wearing it everywhere. You're putting it in your car. You're wearing it again. You're touching it a million fucking times. Nobody's wearing these masks properly at all. Even the people that want to wear the mask are not wearing them properly. Anyone that knows anything about contamination, as soon as you like this, boom, contaminated. It's just, there's too much room for human error with the masks, so it's never going to work properly. Everyone wears them right here. Everyone wears them like this. It's nonsense. It's absolutely fucking nonsense. So, anyways, to get to talking about this Nicki Minaj controversy, she basically was just like in the middle of the road and said, "Hey, this happened, um, and just do your research, yada yada yada, right? Don't be bullied into doing something you don't want to do." Now, there's another thing about this that I want everyone to look at this as an outside perspective, okay? Let's say you had a friend, okay? I don't know if you did. Let's say you did have a friend, okay? Let's say you had a friend. They took the vaccine and they literally died the next day. All right. Now everybody can everyone can talk up and down about how there's no way the vaccine could have caused the death, okay? But any person that is living that situation will think that that's exactly what happened, even if 100% shadow of a doubt they were not correlated. Everyone in their right minds would think they're correlated, okay? So anything that happens to someone, immediately that they know will absolutely affect how they look at things. Just like if someone were to catch COVID that I know and they died, I would be like, holy shit, they died from COVID, you know? I would probably look at it differently. But from the data, from everything I've seen, I'm just not taking the whole COVID thing as serious as a lot of other people. Not to say it's not serious, and not to say that I'm not washing my hands more. Not to say that I don't think that it's an issue. But we live in life every single day with, with opportunities of getting sick, of getting in accidents, of getting hurt. We live every day not knowing if we have tomorrow, right? So you should absolutely be cautious of everything that you do in life, and not just about COVID. That has a 99% survival rate. It's just absurd that we're spending this much time on all this much time and effort. There's just too much. There's too much other stuff we should be worrying about. And the thing about it is, since I'm a fitness channel, not one person talks about trying to lose weight and live a better, healthy lifestyle, do cardio, uh, stop smoking, lessen their fucking alcohol consumption on the weekends. Not one fucking person's talking about any of that shit that can make your odds of survival better. Nobody's talking about that. Everyone's talking about the vaccine and fucking masks. That's what's pissing me off. It's like I can talk about this for hours and hours. It's just absolutely fucking ridiculous that nobody's talking about living a healthier lifestyle. Nobody's talking about less than alcohol consumptions. Nobody's talking about consuming less saturated fats, unhealthy fats, too much BMI, too much body fat, no cardio, um, everything. I mean, nobody's talking about it. It's just think about everyone else, wear a mask, and get vaccinated. On what fucking planet does just doing that make sense when there's so many other things that go into your health and your outcome of survival? Nobody is going to tell me and show me facts that if you're 300 pounds versus 160 pounds, fit, living a healthy lifestyle, that your odds of survival is not fucking same genetics, same family, same everything. Nobody's going to tell me that the odds of survival is not higher on that 160-pound person versus the 300-pound person that's overweight, lives an unhealthy lifestyle, smokes and drinks, and all this other shit. Who's going to sit here and tell me that? Who's going to sit here and tell me that? Nobody. Why? Why? Because it doesn't make fucking sense. Nobody in their right mind would ever try to justify that living a healthier lifestyle, doing cardio, eating healthier, having a healthy BMI is going to heighten your chances of survival with COVID. Nobody's talking about that. Why? Why is nobody talking about that? It's just mask, vaccinate, mask, vaccinate. This shit's pissing me off because nobody's talking about the bigger picture. The real pandemic going on, I'm not saying that this isn't a pandemic, but obesity is absolutely a pandemic that will absolutely heighten your odds of survival if you have COVID, if the obesity level would be lower. All right? If everyone wasn't obese and lived a healthier lifestyle, healthy BMI, all this other stuff, your odds of survival is going to be higher. Nobody's going to defute that. Nobody's going to defute that. And I believe even Dr. Fauci said that. Dr. Fauci said the reason we had such a extreme with caution is because he said that most people, most of the country is obese, and that's the real issue going on. I'm pretty sure Dr. Fauci said that in one of his interviews because I watched it and I was like, holy shit, how is he talking about this but nobody else is talking about this? I'm pretty sure I seen a video with that. So long story short, just being cautious of anything that you put in your body, right? We all have choices to put things in our body and to not put things in our body. Alcohol, drugs, everything like that. They all come with an outcome, right? When you put alcohol in your body, do you think you're giving your body something that it needs to survive and help your longevity? Do you think that? Drugs, do you think it's going to help your longevity? No. Everyone just wants to live in the moment and have a good time and do whatever the fuck they want to do. The fact of the matter is, the real pandemic is going on is obesity, not talking about a healthy lifestyle, and not talking about having a healthy BMI and having a very balanced lifestyle to help your outcome of survival with COVID. If you get COVID, the answer is not the vaccine. The vaccine doesn't help with spreading. It doesn't help with contracting. And why? And let me answer you. Someone answer me this. Why did only one of them get approved, for one? And for two, why is it not okay for all ages? If it is in fact safe, we are all humans at all ages of our all ages of our life. Why is it not okay for 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 3-year-olds? Why is it not okay? We're all humans. If it's safe, it's safe. Period. If it's safe, it's safe. Period. It's safe for you. Period. It doesn't matter what age you are. Why is there an age limit on this vaccine? Why? And why is only one approved? And why is this? Why is this? Please, somebody answer me this. Why? Absolutely fucking why? If you die from the vaccine, if you die, not that you will, if you die, why can no one sue any of the companies? Why can't they sue you? Why can't they sue the company that may or may have caused implications and somehow you died or something? Okay, what? Let's say you did, hypothetically. And why can't you sue? Why can't your family sue? If it's so safe, why can't they sue? Just some questions to answer yourself. You can take the fucking vaccine. You can take 100 vaccines. All right? You can take all the vaccines in the fucking world. But the fact of the matter is, people that have gotten the vaccine could still get COVID. You can still contract it. You can still spread it. So just think outside of the politics of this, because it's been so politicized that people aren't even thinking anymore. They're just going with the flow. You have to think outside the box and just do it. Sorry about that. Anyways, do what you want to do. Get the vaccine. Don't get the vaccine. Do what you want to do in life. Just think about it for once. Just think about just outside of politics. Just think about it and make the best decision for you. All right. And don't vaccine shame people that don't want to get it, that do want to get it. If you want to get it, I'm still gonna fucking be friends with you. If you don't want to get it, I'm still gonna be friends with you. It's just, anyways. Hopefully, I didn't lose 1 billion subscribers. Not that I have 1 billion subscribers, because I voiced my thoughts on this, and it's not. It shouldn't be political. This should not be political. So, just live a healthy lifestyle. Do your own research. Do what you want to do for you, and we're all gonna get through this together, guys. The survival rate's 99%. Look, the flu, 99%. Most things in life You're just gonna be okay, all right? Unless it's some serious thing, more than likely you're gonna be okay. All right. So just increase your odds of survival by living a healthier lifestyle, doing your research, um, lessening your alcohol consumption, quit smoking, do things that are going to benefit your life, and not things that are not going to benefit your life. The solution is not. I have respect for Nicki Minaj. Getting back to the topic, I have a lot of respect for Nicki Minaj because she's not backing down. She's not backing down, and she's just giving her thoughts. And I don't think anyone. There's nothing wrong with doing your own research. There's nothing wrong with doing your own research and doing whatever. But like I said, if you had a friend that died from COVID vaccine, you would look at that vaccine differently. Just like if you knew for a fact that someone died from getting COVID, um, just like if someone died from getting COVID, you would also look at COVID differently. So, fact of the matter is, just look from the outside perspective. Don't politicize this. Think, everyone. Let's think together over this fucking mask and vaccination thing. It's ridiculous. There's more things to focus on, and this is not it. This is not it. We have a lot more issues in our country, in the USA, and in the world, honestly, to worry about. That's just my thoughts. You call me fucking crazy. I don't know. But anyways, I hope I don't lose subscribers. I don't know if I'll gain subscribers. This is just my thoughts. It's a fucking TED Talk of some sort. I don't know. Anyways, I'm almost at work. I gotta go. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys like this video. And other than that, I'll check you guys later. We're progressing and never regressing. And I'll check you guys later.